Hi, you may think that class was over last Thursday. We're back in session, gang. So for those of you, because we're going to post this on my social media channel, so you may be, some of you, my normal followers, may be saying, what the heck is this? Little bonus, but I got something for you too. But this is primarily for my CI 104 class that we had last week in Pittsburgh. Got into a great discussion about a terrific concept. I have a better way to illustrate what we were talking about on Thursday afternoon. So here's our investment. Simplified. 10 grand going in, $1,000 comes out each year for 3 years, and the third year, 10,000 spills out the back end. The IRR of this deal, 10%. Let's suppose that we can reinvest these cash flows coming out of the deal, because remember, internal. The rate of return that ESAR earns in an investment while it's invested. IRR doesn't give a rip about these cash flows once they come out. But we can do something with them, right? We talked about this in Pittsburgh. Vegas, have a pretty good time in Vegas. Mason jar, not helping us. Reinvest it. Let's suppose that we can reinvest it at 5%. So this $1,000 is going to come out and it's going to get reinvested into a secondary fund that's going to earn 5%. When it does that, it's going to grow to $1,050. Lather, rinse, repeat. $1,000 comes out the second year, gets added to this $1,050 from this secondary investment. Now we have $2,050. Once again, better time in Vegas, bigger mason jar, maybe we can reinvest it in that same 5% deal. We do that, it goes into that secondary investment, grows at 5%, it grows to 21 something something, 21, I have it in here somewhere in my calculator because I'm not real good at remembering numbers, 2152. 21.52 and 50 cents for good measure. That gets that's in the now we're in the third year. Gets added $1,000 it spits out plus the 10 grand. So now we have a total in this pile of cash of $13,152.50. Here was the big sticking point, right? Right? This is the big sticking point, the big conversation that we had. Because there were some amongst that class, they wanted to take this $50 and get it back over here because the thinking was, this is what created it. No, no, no. This $10,000 did not directly create this $50. What created this $50 was this $1,000. That's the disconnect that we were having on Thursday when we were discussing this. Right? This $50 can't come back to here because it's not a direct descendant of 10 grand. It is a direct descendant of $1,000. Same thing with this $152.50. Can't bring it back to here because that's not what created it. What this $10,000 created was 1,000, 1,000, 1,000, and then 10,000 come out the back, 10%. The $50 additional plus the $150.50 additional was created by these secondary investments. Now you're saying, well, what about the $50? You're losing track of it then. If you're saying this $50 can't come back to here, how do we give credit to this original 10 grand? 10,000 comes all the way over here. Time period 0. 1,000 came out, 1,000 got reinvested. Net impact is 0 to the overall cash. $1,000 came out plus the $1,050 that was created here, but then that was all reinvested. Net impact 0. Third year, $1,000 comes out plus the 10 grand plus the 2152.50 from these cash flows that were reinvested at 5%, 13,152.50. When we do that calculation, how much is this $10,000 investment growing in total over those 3 years? Comes out to 9.56%. That is the growth rate of capital of this 10 grand over 3 years if it's going to grow to $13,152.50. The key distinction, gang, rate of return at each dollar earns in an investment while it's investment, 10%. Once it's out, IRA doesn't give a rip. We can reinvest it. But the $50 and then the $150.50 isn't going back to here. Can't, because this isn't what created it. What created it was this investment and this investment in the secondary investments. Critical to understand. Growth rate of capital, 9.56%. Why is it less? I'm looking at you, Vic. Why is it less? Has to be, because we can only earn 5% in this secondary fund. Hopefully this makes it a little clearer. Great discussion on Thursday. Love it. Let this roll around. Let it continue to roll around. Okay, now the bonus. Haley. Got Haley. She's the social media one that's keeping me on track. What I see at PVC. It's coming back, gang. It's coming back in a big way. And woo, says Haley. Maybe this week it's coming back. So stay on the lookout for that. Great time, great conversation. Look forward to seeing everyone again real soon. Thanks all.